howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. What I mean today, and right here, I've had loads and loads of emails about this actually. Lobster tails. Lots and lots of ways you can do them. You can steam them, you can soup them, you can curry them, you can barbecue them, you can roast them, you can broil them. What we're going to be doing today is just showing a little technique on how to do it. We're going to get our tails, we're going to snip up there so they open out a little bit. If you want, you could piggyback them. This version's not that one. We're going to get some garlic, butter on there, olive oil, salt, pepper. We're going to put these in the oven. They're really delicious, super easy. Let's go and do it. Okay, so lobster tails, here we go. First of all, usually you get these frozen unless you live exactly where they come from. So if they're frozen, what you want to do is put them in your refrigerator overnight. Take them from the freezer to the refrigerator, they'll be fine. Otherwise you can drop them into very cold water for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, and then they'll sort of defrost themselves. Now they need to be able to do that, okay? You need that, that's got to happen really easily. If that's not moving smoothly, it's not defrosted well, and cold water is really essential. Okay, you're going to need some nice scissors or a very sharp knife. What we need to do is we need to cut along here, from here down here. Okay, you don't want to be touching that, the fan. You want to get this bit. Let me do that, back in a moment. As you can see, I've cut from here to there, so that part there, not the tail. Let me do the others. Okay, so they're done now. Now if you want, you can crack them open, pull the meat out, close the shell, and then piggyback them, if you know what I mean. So the meat will be on top of that. Can be a bit tricky, but it's a good way of doing it. What we're going to do today is just treat these like a shrimp or a prawn, and you can put them in the oven just with some butter or olive oil. They'll be absolutely delicious. You can cook them now in a sauce, in a curry or something like that. So wonderful. Let's get on to the next step. Okay, so I've got these in an oven-proof glass dish. You could be using ceramic or you could be using metal. That's up to you. These are going to go into our oven really simply. As you can see, I've got some garlic in there, roughly chopped garlic. We're going to go a little bit of salt, black pepper on there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on them, get them in the oven, and then we're going to come back out and add a little bit of butter to them. So let's just get some oil there. Now the reason that we've cut them there is because they're going to be easier to open a bit later on. You could be adding some other herbs or something if you wanted now, but this is perfect for me. I'm going to pop them in my oven. I'll stick a little bit of text up now regarding timings. What we're going to do now is get some butter rubbed on them. As you can see, they're just starting to kind of get a little bit pink there. So the butter's melting away here because of the heat. Nice bit of butter on there. Now don't forget, you can steam these if you want. You can put them in soup, curry. They're just, you know, really wonderful things. So a nice bit of butter there, and then here I've got a little bit of lemon or lime juice. I'm just keeping this really simple today. Okay, and then they're going to go back in the oven. I'll see you when you come out. Okay, and there you go. They're really beautiful. I'm just going to flip them over to get some of that butter and the garlic on them. But cooked beautifully. Now, I really love the fact that they're still in their shell, and then we can just serve them and get them onto a plate, garnish them, and then they're done. Really, really simple. Let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, I've got them out now. Put them on a plate, bit of lemon. Now there's the butter, that garlic, juicy beautifulness that we have. I'm going to spoon that over now. Now love just to sort of crack them open once they cool down a bit when they're piping hot at the moment. Crack them open with my hands and then get straight in there. Additionally, a few little olives. Got some nice green olives there, some beautiful black olives I've got as well. A little bit of pickled jalapeno, which has got a little spice to it, not crazy hot, but it's got a little spice. A little bit of chopped tomato. Then fresh basil, or basil, just on the top here. And then just at the last, a little bit more black pepper. And I'm super happy with these. I hope that you enjoy them. Really lovely. Beautiful with a glass of white wine. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.